a shocker for you. Many of our favorite Disney Channel stars are gearing up to turn 30 this year, so grab a seat, get ready to feel real old, because we're breaking it all down right now. There's one thing that will never cease to get old, and that's the nostalgia stemming from our favorite TV show and movie characters we grew up with. With that said, some of the biggest ex-Disney Channel stars we know and love are set to take their 30th lap around the sun this year, and we may or may not be having an existential crisis just thinking about this all-new decade of life. It truly was just yesterday when Zach and Cody Martin wreaked havoc throughout the Tipton Hotel, kicking off Disney Channel's sweet life of Zach and Cody at the ripe age of 12 years old. While the show put the dynamic duo that is Cole and Dylan Sprouse on the map back in the early 2000s, they got their start in acting much earlier, making cameos in the hit sitcom Friends as well as movies like Big Daddy.
I got a 6, a 5, a jack, a 4, and an 8. I win.
Both Cole and Dylan, who turned 30 in August, then took a break from acting to get college degrees, studying at New York University, and eventually Cole found his way back to acting as Jughead Jones in the CW smash hit series Riverdale. The two continuously troll each other online because that's just what twin brothers do, and have been praised for their smart career choices since becoming child stars. Miley Cyrus and her Hannah Montana co-star Emily Osment are both gearing up to 30, although they've always remained flirty and thriving. The two kicked off their glory days when they were 13-year-old teens, navigating their way through fame together until its final episode as they both made their way into adulthood 5 years later. Emily, who's celebrating her big day in March, went on to continue her acting career in the successful TV series Young and Hungry, which ran for 4 years starting in 2014, and Miley, who turns 30 later this year in November, went on to break boundaries and make headlines while dabbling in multiple different personas from the iconic Bangers era to her Malibu days. The girl truly can't be tamed. More recently, Miley appeared alongside Pete Davidson to ring in the new year with a televised special and performance, so you know her 30th year is about to be a big one. Oh, and it truly warms our hearts to know that Miley and Emily are still on great terms and wish each other nothing but the best.
Oh, hi, baby.
Joe needs a bath really bad. Obviously, I haven't
So do
taken him
I,
anywhere.
honey.
And believe it or not, both Demi Lovato and Nick Jonas are also celebrating major milestone birthdays this year, and they've had a ton to celebrate since their Camp Rock days. Nick is the youngest of the Jonas Brother trio and will be celebrating his 30th lap around the sun in September, whereas Demi will ring in their big 3-0 1 month prior in August. Following their Disney days, Nick and Demi went on to focus on their solo singing careers, to which they even went on the Future Now tour together back in 2016. Demi continues to release new music and has since launched their 4D with Demi podcast following their near-death overdose in 2018, where they speak on activism, culture, and personal experiences with the help of special guests. Nick has since gone on to marry the love of his life, Priyanka Chopra, and continues to warm our millennial hearts with the rebirth of the Jonas Brothers, who concluded the American leg of their Remember This tour back in October. Since finishing up the tour, many are speculating that Nick and Priyanka could be preparing for babies soon, so we can only hope babies are on his mind when blowing out his birthday candles. And finally, Selena Gomez has a lot to celebrate as of lately, but this year's about to get 30 times bigger as she'll be blowing out her own set of candles in July. It seemed like just yesterday Sel was waving her magic wand as Alex Russo in the hit Disney Channel series Wizards of Waverly Place, but she's only grown more and more successful, continuing her philanthropic efforts in every new business venture. Her Rare Beauty brand is one of the most talked about celebrity beauty lines. Her HBO Max cooking show Selena Plus Chef is currently airing its 3rd season, and she's currently back on set for season 2 of Only Murders in the Building. Sel has been busy. She's also been a major advocate for mental health with her new advocacy brand Wonder Mind, alongside her mother Mandy Teefey, to help destigmatize the conversation surrounding mental health. And just months before her 30th year, she's reflected on how deleting social media and leaving it in the hands of her team has drastically impacted her health for the better. To her fans, Sel is truly a ray of light, and something tells us this all-new decade will undoubtedly bring all new blessings. Speaking of Selena, to see what 2022 has in store for her and her thriving career, click right over here for another clever video. Then hop to the comments and let me know all your thoughts on all these stars turning 30 this year. It's crazy. As always, I'm your host, Renee Ariel. You can follow me on socials at Renee Ariel, and I'll see you next time.